Hi, everyone. Michael Herrick with HIPAA for Humans, realistic cybersecurity advice for healthcare. About 6 years ago, I started telling my healthcare clients, stop expiring passwords. Stop making your users change their passwords every 90 days. And 6 years ago, this was pretty controversial, and I got a lot of pushback. I got a lot of people thinking that this was a HIPAA requirement, that HIPAA required us to make people change their passwords every 90 days. A lot of people just didn't believe me. I remember talking to the IT director of a chain of hospitals, and I explained to him my reasoning and why I thought this was a good idea. And he said, "Yeah, that sounds good, Michael, but I just can't do that." He couldn't see his way forward to doing something because it went against everything we've been saying in healthcare, everything we've been saying about HIPAA for 15 years. Change your passwords to keep them secure. Well, 6 years has gone by, and the evidence is here, and the experts all agree. Making people change their passwords is counterproductive. All right. The FTC has weighed in on this. Cybersecurity experts have weighed in on this. Microsoft has weighed in on this. The National Institute of Standards and Technology recommends against forcing people to change their passwords periodically. And even some of the big compliance frameworks have changed their frameworks and no longer require password expiration. And it was never required by HIPAA. We know what happens when you force people to change their passwords. They add a number to the end. They choose very bad passwords. They create passwords like January 2021 with an exclamation mark at the end, because apparently exclamation marks stop hackers. I guess that's what we think. So we know what people do when we force them to change their passwords, and hackers know what they do as well. It leads to unproductive, counterproductive user behaviors. So stop making your people change their passwords every 90 days. Your users will love this. You will be the hero when you roll out this new policy. There is nothing more frustrating for busy doctors and other medical professionals than to log into a system and be told that before you can get to work, it's time to change your password. Now you've got to come up with a new password, and that password isn't different enough, and all of that nonsense. All of that is just friction for the users. They hate it. It causes them to forget their passwords. It causes them to contact your help desk, and it does not improve security. But I say this in line with that. Don't just go and turn off that expiration on your system. Don't just turn it off. This is an opportunity for education. This is an opportunity to have a conversation with your users and get them on board with modern cybersecurity practices, and let them know we're going to no longer force you to change your passwords every 90 days. And when the cheering dies down, you say, but we're going to expect you to create good, secure passwords. And now you've got them there. Now you can train them on how to make an effective, secure password that doesn't need to be changed. I'm Michael Herrick, HIPAA for Humans. Tune in again. We'll talk more about what makes a secure password. Thanks for watching.